Everybody, this is Matt from endsickness.org. Today I'm going to talk about why plant fiber is so critical to your gut and why diversity in plant fiber is incredibly important for your gut and immune health. So first, let me say I'm not a medical doctor. This is not medical advice. This is based on my experiences. This is for informational and educational purposes only. So let me get back to plant fiber and why it's so important, okay? So plant fiber is what feeds the good bacteria in your gut. It goes in through your small intestine, it's undigested, goes into the colon, and your good bacteria break it down. If you do not have enough good bacteria, you will be sick. You will have an inflammatory state within your body because those bad bacteria, they produce byproducts from breaking down these foods. Those byproducts will signal the toll-like receptors in your gut and tell your immune system that there's a problem. They will then send out messages all over the body, inflammation, etc. But it all starts with having too many bad bacteria in relation to good bacteria. So how do you feed the good bacteria? Fiber, 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 fiber. How do you make sure you have a wide variety of good bacteria? Lots of different types of fiber. Where do you get fiber from? Plants. You don't get it from animal products. You don't get it from processed foods. You don't get it from eggs, dairy, etc. Right? So the most important thing here is you have to implement more fiber. The best fibers, I could start off with your broccoli, your Brussels sprouts, your sweet potatoes, your apples, your kale, the list goes on. But really, the idea is variety, variety, variety. That is the name of the game. The more variety to the plants you eat, the more good bacteria have a fuel, the more a wide variety of bacteria will be present, which is critical for keeping your immune system modulated. And when those fibers are present, what will happen is the good bacteria will break them down, and they'll produce their own byproducts called short-chain fatty acids. These short-chain fatty acids will signal the toll-like receptors and then tell the immune system, hey, everything's okay. Things are good down here. So that's why it's so critical to have those fibers for the good bacteria, because they not only feed them to grow, but then when the bacteria break them down, then they have beneficial byproducts, those short-chain fatty acids that signal the immune system everything's okay. Then the immune system takes a step back, relaxes, stops sending out those inflammatory molecules, and then the symptoms calm down. Another thing about fiber that's critical when you're dealing with gut health and immune health is it starts to sweep through and bind to all the toxins that are in there, the things that shouldn't be in there. It also gets rid of the excess cholesterol, the excess, waste that's built up against the walls of the intestinal system. It scrapes the walls, it binds to things, it cleans the bile out, so the bile just doesn't keep recirculating with toxic bile. The fiber starts cleaning that bile out. If you don't do that, then you will have this recirculation of toxins, this buildup of toxins in the stomach, and it will affect the gut microbiome, it will affect your immune system, it will affect your detoxification, it will affect your bowel movements, etc. The last part is fiber is critical for bowel movements. You have to be able to feed the good bacteria and get rid of the waste and the toxins in there to be able to get the bowel movements to normalize, right? And if your bowel movements aren't happening 2 times a day or so, you're behind, you got built up waste in there, toxins, and this is a big problem. It's a big problem. So the point I want to get to is plant fiber is the foundation to better health. If you're eating not enough plant fiber, then you're going to be sick. The biggest deficiency of any nutrient in the United States or in the whole world here is not protein, it's not fat, it's not carbohydrates, it is fiber. Okay, fiber. They found fiber is a key nutrient as promotes immune health, gut health, is critical for stabilizing blood sugar, etc. Right? So if you're eating too many meats, you're eating too many animal products, not enough fiber, this should hopefully help you start to change. You just want to add a little bit at a time. You don't want to go in and go, oh, I'm going to start adding tons of fiber right off the bat. You might get discomfort, bloating, etc. But the reality is you have to gradually work your way into it, gradually increase it. As you get to a point where, hey, I can't eat much more fiber than this, work on the prebiotics, your apopectin, your acacia, your arabinogalactin, your bee propolis, your green banana starch, your guar gum, etc. All those things are also prebiotics. They can help the bacteria grow. They are fibers in themselves, and except for the propolis there. And those things will help to really reestablish the gut, reestablish the immune system, but it all starts with fiber. You can't heal your gut and heal your immune system without it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Go to my website, endsickness.org, for more videos, hundreds of articles on fiber, healing your gut, chronic illness, mast cell activation, histamine intolerance, mold sensitivity, etc. Thanks for watching.